Oh, Kelly here again from Kel's Aquariums. New quarantine tank. Getting a couple of Dwarf Gouramis off my brother because they're bothering other things in his tank. He's only got that little aqua nano, so I've set up my TMC signature, 85 litres, something like that. And the new Oase filter. It's a bioplus 100. As you can see, bits of it are just floating about in there. Oh, turns out my camera's got the light on. That's good, actually works. So yeah, the canister. What I've done to get this underway is I have just gone to one of my other filters on my big tank, filled one of the compartments full with fully seeded biomedia. I've left the other sponge in, and there's a pre-filter sponge there, as you can just see, or a fan sponge. I'm just going to plop it back in and get it going, and then I'll talk about it some more. Right, so that's all back together. As you can hopefully see, there's got a frigging flash. There guys, right, so I'm back. So this is my new quarantine tank. You'll see there's some fake plants in there, just so it's bare bottom, because obviously it's quarantine, just easy to deal with. Just some, I'm going to put some more of them in tomorrow. I'm going to go and buy some more, because they're quite cool for what they are. The Fuval decorations, just a bit of resin on the bottom, and them two Anubias. Fake plants, some others at the back, like Java Fern or something. But yeah, that little filter. Come on, let's have some focus. Don't want to give me focus. We'll go on the side, because it's going to make me smash everything to bits if it don't do its own. Right, there we are. Fucking thing. So that's the Oase bioplus 100. It's pretty good. See, it's got two compartments for me. This is all going real well. It's about my 8th go. I'm getting furious. But, you know, the show goes on. I had to stop in to do edits and stuff. Who do you think you're dealing with? I'm an amateur. So, there's two compartments of media. The bottom one's just got a big sponge in it, a big blue sponge, coarse. That one's got loads of seeded media in from my other tank, from one of my other filters. And then there's a fan sponge at the top, which will filter out a lot of muck. Now you see, there's the big spout, and then there's loads of little holes. If it hadn't just gone out of focus, because of course it has. Don't like me to have focus. So them little holes are at both sides, and you can set it with that little dial on top. And if I stand up, old man's legs, you'll see. I've just kicked the stand over. Sorry, I'm enjoying this. It's getting actually to the point where it's just funny now. So yeah, I've got flow coming this way and flow going that way. I can change it by a bit of this lot. Flow just up the front, out the front spout. Just expel a bit of air, which is good. Or you can turn it the other way and have the two spray bars on. So I'm doing that. There is a heater in the back there. It's all nice and neat. And as I say, as you saw earlier, you just take that front piece off the heater and everything else stays in the water. There's them Fuval fakes. Oh, good focusing again, camera. I don't know, you're doing well. So yeah, I'm going to put a lot more of that in. I'm just going to get some of the bigger stuff like this, what's out of the water, and put it across the back. And get some of the front ones, you know, the little Anubias fakes, and put them down the front. And it'll just be easy. Every time I need a quarantine tank, I'll just do that. Now, I'm going to just show you something, how it's stood and everything, because it's interesting. Now I want the flash. Not real interesting, but it's that's on a workmate from B&Q. It's rated at 180 kilos. So it's only a plastic thing with metal legs. 180 kilos, that's only about 80 kilos, so we'll be right. But yeah, and I've put a bit of ply on the top to make it a bit of 12mm ply to make it flat, and then it's got like that neoprene, you know, like a ½ centimetre thick piece of neoprene, just to, instead of using, what do you call it, polystyrene. And yeah, I'm using a Arcadia classic light, because I don't know, I've just got millions of them. I've got one in every size. This is a 60 centimetre one, I give my brother the 40, I've still got a 30, just got loads of rubbish everywhere. But yeah, so I'm going to put a couple of gouramis in tonight or maybe tomorrow. And then I'm going to go and get, I think I fancy some Odessa barbs. So while I've got the quarantine set up, I'll go and get the Odessas and quarantine them for a few weeks as well. I normally do 2 or 3. You can generally tell if you're going to have issues in that time. I've got the lid I made for this, which I'll put on, but it ain't on at the minute. Just a net lid. Lets tons of light through. Stops jumpers and stuff. So I just thought I'd show you that. Quick and easy quarantine, so when it's done I can just take it all down, take all the fake stuff out. I'll put the media back, if there's no illness or out, I'll put the media back in my big filter. And off we go. Because at that point, if there is something wrong and I've missed it, the fish are in the tank anyway and they've got it, so it's not bothering that you've already messed up. But yeah, just a bit of bubbles and stuff. But yeah, I quite like them fake plants. They're all from Lynx Aquatic Yorkshire. Lincolnshire Aquatics Yorkshire. Madness on the name. But yeah, there it is. A bioplus 100 by Oase. Which I've never had any of their stuff for fish tanks before. I've got their pump. I have their pumps and everything in my pond, and I use one of their big canisters as my mechanical. But yeah, got a reason to use me TMC signature again. Tried to give our kid that, but it didn't fit where he wanted, so he took me Aqua Nano. So there we go. I'll do another one when the fish are in. Bye. Hello again, guys. Kelly here again. So we're in. My brother came round with a couple of cheeky dwarf gouramis. We're having a bit of a spaz attack. They've all had they've had a bit of food. There's another one over there in the corner. Not as colourful, so maybe a female. Might have dwarf gourami virus as well. You never know. But they both seem to be able to swim alright, which is okay. And that one's finding all the food on the bottom. I'm feeding them sinking food and doing it all in, so if it's badly, it's also fat. So I've just turned the lights on so they're going a bit mental. Relax. Well, very nice looking fish. I always like dwarf gouramis, but always been a bit wary because of the dwarf gourami virus thing. But it don't spread to other fish generally, other than other of the same family. So fighters, paradise fish, stuff like that are all a bit susceptible. But yeah, so there's the new filter running. Put a few catappa leaves in, or broke up a couple of catappa leaves and put them in. Look, there's a bit all over. I'm gonna put some Odessa barbs in tomorrow as well, probably. So was either that or go for a Congo tetra, but they prefer slightly more acidic water, and mine's a bit more alkali, so you get what you get, don't you? But look, that one's cunning. There's some food on the bottom, it keeps finding it. Yeah. Relax. But yeah, I say I put them in. You bring them round in a tub, like that Tupperware thing there. Put them in, floating them about. Went out and I saw him out the door, you know, we had a chat. Came back in. That one over there was just in the water, having a swell about. The other one was just trapped on its own in the thing. He's just like doing a bit of surfing. But yeah, I say he had them in quite a small tank, you know, 40 centimetres. So there was a bit of scuffling, and I think this one was the dominant one. If you know, that one was having a bit of an hard time of it. So, but they've both just gone in. We'll see how they get on. I'm going to turn it back to just red light, just for a bit, just like so it's going to dusk and then I'm going to turn them off. So thanks for watching.